Hello, staff members. I am here just to show you a quick way to access some very valuable reports in Writable. When you log into your Writable account, for me, I go to the top portion of the account. I click on More, and I'll see Report. Click on Report, and you'll get to this screen. On this screen, you'll see the three different types of reports you can run, and a video that will show you more about reports. This is the video that I've shared in the staff update. You can watch it again. It is very helpful. I'm going to walk you through them very quickly. The first report that is helpful is a proficiency report. When you click on there, you'll be able to see how your students are doing in different standards and skills. I have access to the entire school. You will not. So for you, you'll be able to come in here and just select different assignments that you've given to see how your students are doing. You can select one assignment, select all of them. It's up to you. Right now, I've selected all of them. I'm just going to run that report. When you run that report, you will see the different areas. Right now in this class, they've done informational, there's reading, and then gums. When you click on details, you'll see that's kind of your grammar, spelling, usage. This is kind of lower on the OST rubric, 2 points typically. So not an area we want to spend too much time on, but a place that could be useful to help, get an extra point here and there if students aren't doing basic things like capitalizing sentences, punctuation, things like that. But again, that's only worth 2 out of the 10 possible points on the OST rubric. From there, you'll see a reading and informational. You can look at the chart here and see how overall your class is doing in that area. The more red you see, the more work that needs to be done. The more green and blue, the better they're doing. So here you could click on informational or reading and click on details. As you see, there's nothing in narrative or argumentative. There are no results for that yet. We'll be doing argumentative assignments coming up shortly, so you'll start to see data populate in this area. You may have data here depending on if you've used argumentative or narrative in Writable. But as you look at the data that you do have, you can click on details, and it'll then start with the different skills within that area. From the most foundational skill and kind of a flow chart, as you click to the arrow on the right, you get additional skills. You can scroll back and forth. As you're scrolling back and forth, you can see at the bottom of each skill an indicator of how your students in general are doing and the overall score. So while here for demonstrate comprehension, they're scoring at 63, so still below, but that's higher than the 40 on determining theme for analyzing literature. So here you can scroll through and look at your different skills. If you want to see more, you click on student groupings, scroll down, and you'll actually see how students are grouped for that skill. So for I know for comprehension, making inferences, demonstrating comprehension, I've got these students who are exceeding, these who are meeting, these are getting close, and these are below. You can use this for grouping. If you see most of your students in the below area, maybe that's a whole group reteach you need to do. If kids are spread out, you can look at actual recommended skills and click on recommend below any of these groups. And there are actual assignments, so you can assign them in Writable. So this is a great way to differentiate instruction based off of the performance they've done inside Writable. So that's the first report you can run. The other report you can run, I'll go back to reports, is that growth report. This will show progress from assignment to assignment. When you get in here, again, you will not have as many options as I do. I've just pulled up a grade, and this is here in this box. You'll have to pick one assignment that you want to show the beginning of the data set, and then a second assignment that's the end of the data set. They have to be similar assignments. For example, informational to informational. This is informational 1. This one I picked informational 3. If you pick informational to argumentative, say, you won't get any results because you cannot compare those two. It has to be of similar assignments. So right now, this just happens to be informational. And you'd see here's how the students in this grade did for the first one. Here's how I did for the second one. So it actually shows you the growth. You can look that they started off, kind of around a little over 25%. Now they're over 50%, 57% specifically. Craft and structure, they're at 40%. Now they're at 72%. So this is showing you where you're getting that growth. One, it shows you that the work is paying off. And two, it shows you where you need to continue to work. So again, here's some of the conventions. Again, only 2 points on the OST rubric, but maybe find some mini lessons and ways to embed this into instruction. Evidence and elaboration obviously is an area we need to focus on with these students. And then some of our purpose, focus, and organization. So we know that these are areas that we need to continue to work on. You can even click on, the names and actually come down here and see specific students and click on their names and see how they are doing specifically within that area. So again, that is just a quick way to look at 2 different reports to help identify what areas you as a teacher need to address as an entire class, and where you can differentiate your instruction even inside Writable itself and let the platform do the work for you. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember that this is a heavy lift. It is a large payoff for our scholars. Right now, as a school, we are sitting above our goal for the year in our ELA targets based off of the winter NWEA. We're sitting at about 29% proficient, our goal being around 25% proficient. But NWA doesn't include writing. So if we can keep that reading portion where it's at and get our writing to move as well, we will be able to do amazing things with our scholars when it comes to OST. So please continue to use that platform, use the data in the platform to inform your instruction.